Here we go. Hello, here we are.
Hello.
We're back. Another Thursday.
Hey.
How are we doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Leon's in the house. Hello, Leon. We've already got lots of shout outs already, Max. Rosie's here. Hello. Matt's here. How are we doing, Matt?
Hi, Matt.
Other dodgy one.
Oh, Gustavo.
Gustavo's here. Leon's here. It's like doing the register, isn't it?
Yeah. Tick.
Just have a look what I'm wearing tonight.
Yeah, hang on. I've got a note. I've got a note here from Ian's mum. He'll be late. He'll be late.
Andy's here. Hey, mate. Yo. How we doing, man? Cool. Harrison and Amelia from 24th Borns. Okay, guys. Evening. How we doing? Now, we do have one. I don't know if it's a letter from his dad. I'm not sure who. But Colin, the moderator, is not here tonight. Mark, I am. And you're as a strangle. Yeah, cool. So yeah, Colin is not on here. Mark, I haven't been to the barbers yet. I have not been to the barbers yet. The barber's queue is crazy at the moment. Actually, the reason Colin's not here tonight, actually, me and Max aren't here tonight. This isn't a live show. It's pre-recorded. Actually, there's another webinar. There's another webinar all that more about safety, about returning back to face-to-face, and both me and Max will be watching the recorded webinar that'll be uploaded over the next couple of days. So don't worry, guys. Just didn't want to miss another week. We weren't here last week because of the live webinar, but we're here. We're here tonight. Fourth Broadstairs. Hello, Leon. So scout outs tonight.
It's going to be interesting.
We don't have a moderator tonight, so Colin won't be taking the whole your name and group. So we'll just go along as we go along. I don't know. Second one in the party house. Good. Is there a party tonight? I didn't know there was a party. Monty's here. Hey, Monty. How are we doing? Excellent. Cool. Shall we do flag break first and then have a chat, or do you want to do a chat now? What do you want to do?
No, let's break the flag.
Let's break the flag. And this is thank you very much to Al for sending on this in flag break video. Dun, 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 dun. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
That's an excellent flag break.
It is. Do you want to see it again?
Go on, let's see it again.
Dun, 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 dun. I like the sound effects from Al's daughter. It's very good.
Brilliant.
Right, Max, would you like to call us all in?
Okay.
I forgot the term.
All right, first YouTube scout group. 2 Ps. Troop alert. Let's start the night. Don't do that pause thing on me. It's not going to work that way.
It's not going to work. Hey, sir. Hey, man. How are we doing? You're right. Cool. So there's a little straight. Well, don't worry. The cheeky square chair is back tonight.
Squeaky chair, not the cheeky square.
Cheeky square. I don't know, mate. It's just been one of those weeks. It's just been an interesting week. I think, we've been talking during the week. It's been a tough week, actually, to be honest. It's been a real tough week. Hey, Chloe. Thank you very much. Loving all your stuff that you're doing. You're posting some amazing photos. So thank you very much, Chloe. It's really cool. It's really cool. First squeaky chair group. It's been a real tough week, Max, to be honest with you. I know we spoke just a few days ago. I don't know what it is, whether it's back in the routine, but yeah, it's just been a real real tough week. I think both at work and at home. You know that Grace is going back to school, and I think it's just been building up, isn't it? You know, and just it's just been an odd week. And I think it's been one of those weeks that I've talked to nearly every person, and everybody at the moment is having a tough week. You know, I don't know. What's your week been like that?
It's been busy at work. It's been tough. You know, so my daughter's gone back and she's a hairdresser, so they're, you know, full at it. She's working extremely long days.
Yeah, I bet.
And the queues are just like,
around the block.
Well, it's kind of book in.
Oh, is it?
Got to book in.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, everybody wants to get their hair cut, get it, be seen out on the street with that just stepped out of the salon look.
Everyone wants it. Where have you been?
Everybody wants it. But not everyone can have it at the same time.
Oh, I need to go, but whenever I go past the barbers, the queue is so, and you think, you know what? Nah, I can't. But good news, Max. I've got two really good news. The first really good news, dandelion a buttock. I managed to track it down. So that was really cool. I put some pictures on first Facebook. YouTube.
Yep.
Posted that, and also you actually set a little subtle, sneaky, quiet challenge to Colin. Yeah. Do you remember what that challenge was?
Pineapple Jaffa cakes.
And guess what?
I found the pineapple Jaffa cakes.
I have not tried it. Right? It's very rude. Oh. It's very rude to talk at the same time. Wow, they smell pineapple-y as well. Actually, Rosie's here, and she knows my love of Jaffa cakes. No, it's not just a normal. I'm not getting any pineapple flavor. Oh, it's got a little subtle pineapple. No. No.
You'll get the munchies now, and all throughout the show, you're just going to be like,
we should have planned this even more funnier. Is you have some Jaffa cakes your end, and I could have passed you one. You could have taken it from the webcam. That would have been funny, but we didn't plan it.
It would have been, but I don't have any Jaffa cakes, unfortunately.
So Leon's had a haircut. Well done. Excellent. Fantastic. Got 2 new chickens on Sunday. Their names are Jesse and how'd you say that?
Brody.
The name is a War Machine. You will understand if you're a Marvel fan.
Yep. I got that reference.
Well done.
Who said that? Who said that on the aircraft carrier? I got that reference.
All right.
So if you're a Marvel fan, you will know.
Big man on the squeaky jet. Yeah, excellent. Down on the burdock. Well done. Pineapple Jaffa cakes are disappointment. They are, Claire. They are. Well, it's Jaffa cakes, right? But you don't really get a pineapple-y. Did you like them, Max?
I much prefer a decent chocolate bar.
Yeah. Okay. Jaffa cakes seem so tasty. I've never tried, but because we don't. Oh, Gustavo, I'll send some to you. It might take a year. They'll probably be stale by the time we get to Brazil. It's been nearly 3 weeks since I sent a parcel to Gustavo, and he hasn't had it in Brazil. But yeah, I got a parcel from Canada in just under 10 days, so that was quite cool.
Mm.
Who has pineapple on the pizza?
No.
I'm not really bothered.
No.
It's Polish Week in Lidl at the moment. They're doing Polish Jaffa cakes. I picked up dark chocolate cherry. Ooh. Right, Max.
Right, yep. We're finished now.
Actually, what's really cool is we could have done it live using phones and just watched us.
We're now in Lidl. Other supermarkets are available.
The supermarkets are available. They've got apricot ones too.
I'm just going to have to go now. I'm going to have to go tomorrow.
Am I doing the show on my own then? Things that come from trying to get him in 15 days, but from USA or Europe, it takes more than 1 month.
Well,
I'm not going to make any comments. Nothing. Lidl tomorrow then? Yeah. Hang on a minute. Does Silver End Scouts work for Lidl? Is he a marketing manager? And he's now spreading the love of the Polish Jaffa cake. We'll have to do a live test and update you next week. Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
some good news though.
Oh, I
got up this morning.
Well done.
Came down, put the kettle on, looked out the window, and there on top of the garage was the heron looking down at the fish pond. And it couldn't get to the fish pond because of the big cage I've built around it. So I was like, yes.
Result.
It stood there studying it for about 15 minutes and then went.
Nah, it's too much of a risk.
It went.
Cool. Excellent.
Excellent.
Well done. Can we have a scout trip to watch Mark shop at Lidl? Well, you never know. You never know. And yeah, oh no, not the heron.
Oh yes.
Is it like pantomime? Oh no. So yeah.
We talked about herons before, but they've lived for 14 years and they remember exactly where your pond is.
They're coming back. It
will be back. But it's not getting it. No. He's got the munchies again. I can't. I shouldn't have tried it. Okay, so tonight on First YouTube Scout Group, we'll be talking a little bit about this. We'll be talking about that. We'll also be talking a bit about this. And also, we'll be this weekend. The Great Indoors camp out is happening this weekend. So it's really, really cool. We'll be talking about that just a few minutes later. Anyone is now asking for Jaffa cake. Sorry. And so you gotta go to the shop. You gotta go to the shop. Apparently, Marvel's Invincible Heron Man. Do you know what? Actually, I told my scouts about this. I might have actually mentioned it here. But while I was at the NEC last year, doing the camping and caravan show at the NEC, I was there for the whole week, talking about bushcraft and lots about scouts and big man in the wood. Actually, 2 little girls came up to me. We're doing some firelighting, and they told me about these bad boys making s'mores. Oh my God. And they said it is like the ultimate s'more, and still I've not made it yet, but they were just saying 2 Jaffa cakes, marshmallow in the middle. They never normally have the chocolate and biscuits anymore. Gonna have to try that.
We will have to try it.
Yeah. That sounds like a night all on its own.
Yes. With no
Excellent.
Family, no kids at home, just excellent.
Jaffa s'mores.
Doing indoor scout camp, excellent, cool. Has anyone watched Hamilton this week? No, I'll be watching that on Sunday. That's on my list of things to do. You go to the NEC every year? Awesome. Ooh, Jaffa s'mores. Apparently they're good. They are good. Cool.
Excellent.
Right, so we can either. I need to get a new chair. It's not me farting, by the way. It's definitely the chair. We can either play a game. We've actually got Bear Grylls popped in. He's recorded us a little video. Do you want to play the video first?
Or go for the video. Then you can stuff a Jaffa cake in your mouth while we're watching the video.
It's not that long.
Hey guys, Bear Grylls Chief Scout here, and I'm so pleased to let you know that we're hosting the UK's biggest ever digital summer camp. It's going to be on the 11th and the 12th of July, and everyone is invited. It's called the Great Indoors Weekender. We've got crafts and cooking and music and loads more. And the goal is for you guys to camp out, have fun, all the time while you're learning so many skills for life. And the best thing is we can do it all from home. So get involved. All you need to do is to build, first of all, a base camp and then to connect with us online. So whether it's a tent under the stars or maybe a duvet under the stairs, we want as many of you to join us as possible. You can take part in as many of the activities as you like, and if you're a volunteer, you can also add in an online session for your local group. And for us, it's all about getting together. You know, it's about learning new skills and having fun. So my hope is that you're going to join us and have fun with this. Get ready for the Great Indoors Weekender.
So the big question now is, how many Jaffa cakes did Mark manage to eat?
You're not going to know. Leon's doing the Great Indoor Camping in the Garden. Excellent.
I would have been more impressed if he'd said a sleeping bag under the stairs.
I might do that. We made dampers over the barbecue and the drizzle this week. Oh, it's been an awful week, hasn't it, with the rain. Maggie Ginn says hello. Excellent. Is he sitting in a fireplace? Yes. So actually, we'll talk about this because Bear's actually inspired me to get a new book. Bear's got his own YouTube channel. It's only been up this month or 2 months, and he's been doing actually some really cool things. He's been doing like kind of daily workouts as well. One funny thing, Max, I think you need to do this.
I'm not doing his daily workouts.
No. We do this. No. Listen to this. He's still involved in the Marines, and he's one of the ambassadors for the Marines. He did the entry fitness test with him and his eldest son of the entry level fitness test, and just watching them, I was like, the bleep test, doing sit-ups and sorts of things. So he's been doing that. But one really cool thing that's inspired me with Bear. He's got this outdoor fireplace that you can see his cooking area, but he has been doing daily readings from his books. Not just he's been doing stuff from the kids' books and the adventure books and stuff, but he's been doing some really cool readings from the Soul Fuel book, and I'll be talking about that in just a short while about that. So I would recommend checking out Bear's YouTube channel at the moment because he's got some really cool, inspiring stuff. Yeah, I know Bear's very Marmite, love him or hate him, but you got to do it. It's got some real cool stuff on his website.
Yep.
We're doing the indoor camp. Chloe has her t-shirt, and we are still camping in the garden tonight. Night 100. Oh wow, that is awesome, fantastic. Wow. Solomon's still camping from the last one. Night 68. Well done, man. That is fantastic. Rosie, I'm tempted to make a den under the stairs like Harry Potter, but it's super cramped with my mattress. I'll do my best. That's what you got to do as a scout, isn't it? Do your best. Do your best. And go on.
Greetings from the USA.
Hello. It is morning. Is it morning? Lunchtime? Trying to work out. Depends where in America you are.
Yeah. Greetings.
Maybe that could be a game. Guess where they are. Guess the time zone.
Yes.
Without using Google. Right. So yeah. Should we talk about the indoor camp? Moving on then.
Yeah, let's talk about indoor camp.
Okay, cool. Who's going? Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to?
You talk about it.
Put me on this part. So yeah, the Great Indoor Camp is always Great Indoors Weekender. It's happening this weekend. It's actually on the Saturday and Sunday. What I can do,
It's all day Saturday, half day Sunday,
and then half day.
It goes into the night on the Saturday. So
let's just do this. Let's show you my screen of the website, and you can see what it's all about. So it's about encouraging people, whether you're in scouting or not, and the whole point of the Great Indoors that they've been doing over the last month that me and Max was part of the launch party. It's just getting encouraging people who are not in scouting just to get out and enjoy camping, whether you do it indoors or outdoors. So this weekend, They've got some really cool Zoom sessions that's happening. Okay, so they got some kind of Scout ambassadors that are getting involved in it as well, and they'll be doing. So it's opening up with Ed Stafford, who's going to be showing you how to build a den, and then you link back to your Scout group if they're doing some stuff. I know my Cubs are doing it, so my Scouts will be tagging along onto the group Cub sessions. I'll be doing some bits and bobs with them, but they've got some amazing stuff. And we can see the lineup here, as it says Saturday. It's starting at 12. So Ed Stafford there at 12:30, building a den. We've got a downtime. Only half an hour for lunch. Look at that. That's not very scouty, is it? And then 1:30, the UK Space Agency is going to show us how to be building some rockets. That's cool. The Royal Air Force at 2:30 are making whirlybirds. Not sure what whirlybirds are. A good old friend, Scout Ambassador Dwayne Fields, will be joining the Great Indoors weekend at 3 o'clock, talking about 10 top tips for nights away. We've got a bit of fitness coming up there at 3:30. 4 o'clock, we come back to our own group sessions, and they're suggesting to do some origami. That's quite cool. And Raspberry Pi doing some compass coding. So that's really cool if you're into coding, or if you've not done coding at all. And then we've got as you can see there, 5 o'clock is the tea ceremony. Anything with a bit of tea is always good.
Six. Bush Scout 6.
Wait. 5:30. Don't get too excited about that bit. 5:30. Victor Rocks are talking about staying safe in survival situations. And as you can see there, 6 o'clock, Bush Scout will be there. And we're teaching you guys how to make swing braiding. It's a really cool thing. We've been doing it in the garden, but whenever I try to do it, it's always been raining, so I haven't been able to film it. But I know some.
Stop on the. So there's a what you need button there. Really important. You need to check the agenda, see what you need, because there's kit lists of what you need to do it.
But this is building a den. That link. The link is incorrect. We'll have to get onto that. We'll
sort that.
We'll sort that. But what you need is I haven't got any with me. But basically, kind of 4 small bottles, like drinking bottles or fizzy Coke bottles, that kind of not too big, but that water bottle kind of size. You need 4 of those, and then you're going to need 4 strands of different thread, so you can use some wool or some cordage or something like that, but they need to be 4 different colors. And then a little hook, and then something to hang it up high, but all will be revealed. But if you've been to Gilwell, and also we'll put the link in here a bit later, a fellow Bush Scouter, Mel, she's done the braiding as well. So you want a bit of advanced preview, you can check that out. But don't tell anybody. But yeah, 6 o'clock on Saturday, Bush Scout will be there. 6:30, do some cooking. 7 p.m. I love this bit. It's free time just to do whatever you want to do. And then 7:30, we've got the virtual campfire. Fantastic. I love Scout Adventures. The virtual campfire that I saw a few weeks ago was amazing. And then there's lots of rumors about 8 o'clock bedtime story. Who is going to be reading the bedtime story? Lots of names have been bantered around.
From the fireplace?
Not from the fireplace. Maybe from where's the webcam there? Does that give a clue? X. Little Britain.
No.
That apparently is one of the rumors. That hasn't been confirmed. And then we got some other things about, if you are teaming up, back up with your scouts, stargazing, and then nighttime activities at 10 o'clock led by Gilwell 24. It's going to be, what's that say? A quiz, a murder mystery task master challenges. Really cool. So that's Saturday. And don't forget, guys, this is all free of charge, Lots of things happening this weekend, and it's all about just encouraging your friends. If your friends aren't in the movement, get them to get involved in this.
You don't have to be in scouting to enjoy this one.
No, this is one of the cool things about encouraging your mates or your family, friends or family. Get your parents involved, challenge them. Who can build the most waterproof den. Get a bucket of water and throw it over it. It's all stuff like that. You know, we've done den building with my Scouts as well. So 12 o'clock. Is that 12? Oh, no, there it is. I'm going to say it can't start at 8. Max's friend will be waking us up bright and early on Sunday morning at 8:30. Megan Hyde will be talking about keeping yourself well and health. And then we'll be leading on. Max is doing this one, actually, funny enough. Max will be taking us at 9 o'clock to do a bit of yoga. Did I misread that wrong? Did I say Max? No, maybe not. 9:30, Rolls Royce will be there teaching us a bit of towel building, so spaghetti challenge. 10 in the morning, Care for Care Home, so all about well-being. And the amazing thing that Scouts at the moment are doing, Scouts UK, teaming up with care homes. 10:30, Music Makers. Make your own musical out of junk. This one, 11, Scouts, the musical. I'm not sure that sounds awesome. I'm going to have to tune into that.
Yeah, who's playing you?
And then 11:30, Chief Scout Bear Grylls will be closing the ceremony on Sunday. So, man, there is an array of cool things that you guys can be doing while we're not camping at Scouts. But don't forget, there is a badge. Did yours get delivered?
No, it's still on pre-order.
Yeah, so there's a really cool badge that you can get to add to your Camp Blanket badge. And if you are doing the Great Indoors, don't forget, there's level 1, 2, and 3.
Get your badges.
Really cool badges. And they're really cool. They're really nice. Yeah, so guys, it will be awesome. And also to see if you can upload your photos and some of your videos of you doing the Great Indoors. Me and Max would love to see you doing that. And particularly Bush Scout session. That will be awesome. What we will do, we will give you extra points if you take a photo of yourself and the people doing the activity with a video of the Bush Scout in the background. That will be extra bonus points. Extra point for you doing the activity, but an extra point of you having the Bush Scout people in the background. Yeah, does that seem a fair deal? Come on, guys, you can help us out. Right, so I tried to pre-order one today and it kicked me off.
Oh no,
that's a shame. Maybe people are now kind of realizing that they've got to pre-order them. I don't know, Claire. I ordered mine a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. I can't remember when I ordered it. But yeah, they're all being pre-ordered. So who knows? Right, game time. Let's play a game. Everyone, you're going to need pen and paper tonight. So we'll just give you a few seconds to grab some pen and paper. As you know, you should always have pen and paper when you're here with us.
Yeah. And at that time, Mark's off to eat another Jaffa cake.
I'm back. Okay, so yeah.
You still got crumbs around your mouth.
We'll be talking badges we're doing tonight. Actually, we haven't even mentioned badges. We're going to be doing the hobbies badge. We're going to look over emergency aid stage 2 really briefly, and then we'll do some chit chat. What we could do is phone Colin.
Mid.
All right, drop the pencil. Right, so a game that we played weeks and weeks ago. It went down really well. Lots of people have actually asked me to repost the link because they really enjoyed playing the game. And it was fun doing it against Max and Colin. And it's a game called Scattergories. Okay, so do you remember this game?
Yes.
It's a game where we give you the letter and there's some titles or some themes, should I say. So as you can see on the screen, for just a quick reminder of how to play the game, we've got 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. The letter is L. And then if we were playing this game, we've got to think of something. Names used in the Bible will begin with L. If you can't just put a guess, so put Liam. Computer parts begin with L. Lead. Words associated with money. Can't think of something. Things you shout. Love. Places in Europe beginning with L. Lisbon. Sandwiches. Lemon tart. I don't know. You get the idea, yeah? So appliances, tools, people in uniform, school supplies. People in uniform could be, what would you say on that one, Max? Librarian? Don't know.
laboratory assistant or technician.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay, guys, so that's what we're going to do. So grab your pen and paper. Let's reset this. So the letter T. Everyone got pen and paper, yeah? So just mark your paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So mark your bit of paper. You got yours, Max?
Yeah, it's marked up, ready to go.
Everyone in the chat. Everyone happy? Luncheon meat sandwiches. Oh God, luncheon meat.
Tea for timeout.
Yeah,
No.
B for Billy Ham or Billy Bear Ham or something like that, wasn't it? Or have I just made that up? Don't know. Right.
Go on.
Everyone in the chat here.
I'm excited.
Here we go.
Nope.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh no, that's the wrong answer. How are we doing, guys? Everyone happy? And remember, the extra thing is you can't have the same answer. Okay, so if you get the same answer, you don't get a point. You only get a point if no one gets that. What number are you up to?
2.
Are you? I'm now coming up to number 7.
My head's just not in. Oh gosh.
And the best thing is Max did not know we were playing this game. Normally we have a bit of a chat during the day to think what game we're going to play things. Okay. 50 seconds left, Max.
I know you're putting too much pressure on me now.
Oh
gosh.
I'm stuck on that one. Okay, I've got that one.
Well, this is really bad, this one.
This is 25 seconds and I'm stuck on, all right, I think I'm done on that one. I think I'm done. 13 seconds.
I'll kick myself when I go back against this.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Well, there we are.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one for me. Bad
one. Guys in the chat, how did we do on that one? How did we do? I can't wait to play this with my scouts. Rosie, we're going to play this tomorrow night, by the way. You got a heads up. Right, so number 1, words ending in N. I got train.
I got teen.
Yeah, point for that. Insects.
I got a tick.
Oh man, I put tarantula. I couldn't think of anything but spiders.
That's an arachnid.
Yeah,
might be technically a tick is an arachnid as well. Not necessarily, or is it an insect?
No, I think it's an insect.
Have a debate on that one.
Bad habits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Toenail biting. Don't know.
Ooh, no.
Termite. Oh, termite. Yeah. Thunder beetle.
Yeah.
Look at that. Thunder beetle. Oh, good answer.
That's a good one.
Things that you would grow.
No.
Tomato.
No.
Number 5, things that use a remote.
Yeah, I put TV. So.
Yeah. Toy train, because I knew you were going to put TV. Toy train. 6, things made out of metal. Oh, I just thought a good one.
I put table.
Tray. I just thought of teaspoon. That's it. Titles people can have. Oh, just thought another one. Toy train is 2 points. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Ian, don't start.
Come on, titles people can have. I was thinking, I put train master, but you can have teacher, trainer, translator. What did you have?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Oh,
I wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the zone.
No. Things you can do every day.
Tea making.
Talk. Yeah, good. Number 9. This one really struggled with this one. Companies.
Yeah.
Cook. Very good. TK Maxx.
No, of course.
This one is random. Something you keep hidden.
TV remote.
TV remote. I put tapes. I don't know what. I can't think of anything. Tapes isn't really one, is it? So I got
Tesla. Duh, of course.
Tesla. Yeah. Talents. Toyota. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, I see. That's a good one. Something you keep hidden. Talents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Very good.
9 out of 10. Excellent. Tricks. Something you keep hidden. Do you keep tricks hidden, Rosie? Toes. Takeaway. What's the answer for takeaway? Saying you hide takeaways. Yeah. Cool.
I have to excuse me a moment.
What are you doing? Where's it going?
I've got to blow my nose.
Oh.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, there we go. So cool, guys. So that is a game called Categories. Okay, so you can play that with your scouts or whoever you want to play it with. And it's a real cool game to play around like with your family as well. You know, just put it on your phone. You hide your toes in your socks.
Nah, I'll give you that. That's a good one.
No, I'm not sure about that one. Nah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure. So yeah, Categories is a free website online. You can play with everyone. And you want to play another round? Another round? Max, you up for another round?
No, let's see if I do any better.
All right. Oh, I've just thrown the pen and paper away.
Oh no, you're supposed to have your pen and paper ready.
Yeah, but I just
anything could need pen and paper.
Another round. Look, everyone, another round. Northerners sticking it out. Yeah, I know. All right. Okay, so everyone with pen and paper. The letter is
something good.
Oh. All right. Okay, let's just renumber the paper. 6. Are you okay with the letter P?
Yes.
Okay. Time to play Categories. Okay. Not sure. Oh, I think I've just made up a name, Max. Is that all right? I can't think of his name. Oh, God, this is not a good one. I think I'm struggling with this one, Max. You know when you play this and you're like, what? And then when someone else gives the answers, you're like, oh, God, that's so easy. I bet you we get the same answer for number 10. 50 seconds left. How are we doing, guys, in the chat?
Vehicles with a P.
Oh, I got that one straight away. Oh, I think I know that one. Yes. Max isn't going to get number 2. Guys, I'm stuck on number 4. US cities. Guys in the chat, help me out. In the chat, we've got 20 seconds. US cities.
Don't help him out. Wait.
Oh, no. Come on, guys. Who's you got your priorities? Me or Max? Come on.
I'm stuck on number 3. Historical figures. No. Oh,
no one helped me out. All right, guys. Thanks very much. Know where your priorities are then. Right. So here we go. Number 1. Who's going to win? Me or Max? Things that are cold, Max.
penguins.
Oh, very good. I put peas. Frozen peas. Yeah. Famous duos.
I'm going for the double on this one. Pinky and Perky.
Oh, well done. 2 points. I agree with Harrison. I put PJ and Duncan. Yeah, good. Marco Polo. Historical figures.
I didn't get anything for that one. That's the one I was stuck on.
I put Pablo, but that's not his name. The Brazilian football player. Pele. That's it.
Pele.
Pele.
You can't change that now.
No. I knew who I was talking about.
No.
Yeah. Potter. No, you can't put Potter. U.S. cities.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Pablo Picasso. Look at that.
Oh, it's a double there.
That is a very good double. Pedro Pony from Pedro Pony from Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Why did we not get Peppa Pig? Oh no! Look at this. Look at Ian is show Portsmouth. Oh, good one. Penguins, Bulgaria, Pittsburgh, Planets, Plymouth.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Paul. I can.
Right, where are we up to?
Number 5. Things in the sky.
Planes.
Yeah, planes. Number 6. Board games.
Pictionary.
Oh, I put Pontoon, but I think that's more of a card game, isn't it?
That's card game. Yeah.
Number 7. Product names.
Papermate.
Okay, I put Polo Mints.
Oh yeah.
Number 8. Medicines or drugs.
Well, it goes to the old joke, isn't it? Why are there no aspirin in the jungle? Because the paracetamol.
Very good. You know how many times I've heard that? I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, paracetamol. Very good. Vehicles.
It's not really a vehicle, but I'll put pedal cycle.
Yeah, I guess so. It will get you somewhere. I put police car. And card games.
Pick up 52.
Pick up. Is that what it's called? I just thought it was called 52. I put poker. Prada, penicillin, pontoon,
Porsche.
Yeah. A pram.
You know,
are we accepting pram as a vehicle?
Well, if we're doing pedal cycle, we'll have pram.
Is pram a vehicle? I guess if for a baby, it's a mode of transport for a baby, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, Claire, we'll give you that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 out of 10 on that one. What did you get, Max?
9.
Oh,
I got the double. Got the double for Pinky and Perky, but
I got double on the last one.
I failed miserably.
We're watching the Pedro Pony episode of this meeting. It's got wheels.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Is that the definition of a vehicle?
No, I don't know. I've got the dictionary on that one. Dictionary corner. But you see, the moderator's not here to moderate. So
this is going to be.
You're now checking, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you need another Jaffa cake while they're checking.
No. All right, hang on. Let's see.
Go on.
Hang on.
Will there be?
Hang on.
Official adjudication coming.
All right. Let's see. Can you see? So, according to the Oxford Dictionary, it's a thing used for transporting people or goods, especially on land, such as a car, lorry, or cart.
Well, a cart, in a way, is same as a pram. You're not carrying
All right, let's see what.
You're just going to go down all of the websites now until you find one that.
I want to see if it says about wheels. A machine usually with wheels and an engine used for transporting people on goods, land, or roads.
Well, is that a human engine that's powering it, or just a motor engine? Now we're getting technical.
Yes, a boat is a vehicle.
There you go.
Leon got 9. Excellent.
Keep checking, make sure that heron's not back.
A space shuttle is an orbital vehicle. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. All right.
Andy's moderating.
Used for transport, baby. Yeah, that's what I said. Transportation of a baby. So, all right, Claire, we'll give you that one then. All right. You guys should play Gartic. Okay. We will have a look at that one for next week. We'll have a look at that. So let's do a bit of badge work. It's 8:45. Time is ticking along, and the first badge that we're going to do tonight, we're going to look at really, really simple badge that we can all do. Even though lockdown is now getting a bit less, and we're returning to school for a few days, we're back at work like me for a few weeks. We can still continue and pick up new hobbies, and I know something that I've been doing very recently. I was talking about it earlier on, is what Bear has inspired with this new book called Soul Fuel. It's not signed. I did buy it. It's not a plug. It's actually a really good thinking book. And so I have taken up reading as a new hobby. I've got to move that before I leave it. So my new hobby is reading. I used to read a lot, but just recently I haven't, and I'm not sure why I stopped reading. So yeah, I think it doesn't have to be a new hobby. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be brand new, but it's just taking something up for at least 4 months. Yeah, so think of something. So they're saying talk about a hobby or an interest that you do not already do it as an activity, and keep a record. So if you're reading, you could keep a record either as like a diary, or you can do book reviews. You know, you don't have to put it online, but you can write book reviews. What did you like? What didn't you like? Your favorite character. Maybe draw a picture of the character or something like that. Or the other option for the hobby badge is to make a collection or study a group of objects for 4 months. You can collect books, magazines, film cards, key rings, figures, or something similar. Oh, that's my phone. Sorry, guys. Who's that? So it's about collecting things. So it's something that you could do. I'm not sure if this is a hobby, Max, but you could start your own camp blanket and start collecting badges. And those badges,
stuff collecting's it's a hobby.
Geocaching. That's a new hobby, isn't it? Reading records like an apartment. Yeah, exactly, Asa. You can do something like that. What are other people saying? So Rosie's saying, I'll sketch and draw more sets and effects like that. That's fantastic, Rosie. Do stuff like that. Apparently, Cub Leader Arkela, its latest hobby is shouting at people who don't social distance.
You lose your voice by the end of the day, then.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, start collecting things, and then it says option B: talk to your patrol leader or your troop about the collection that you've been doing. So yeah, make a poster, make a little video of something that you've done for that badge. You know, I should have some new blankets for the badge soon. Hopefully, Ian. We're not sure when, but that package is beaming its way across the pond with some badges for you. That's cool. But yeah, maybe start collecting those badges and those hobbies and make your own camp blanket badge. So it doesn't have to be like that, you know. But reading for me has been really cool. No. Yeah. He's busy, but you can.
I'm busy, but I'll come in and just drop in and give a quick hello, and then off again.
So Gustavo's really started practice my old hobby of building airplane model kits. Actually, that's very similar to old Max. Max is a very big thing. So can we clarify which section?
A very big thing.
We are talking about so this is for Scouts. Going back to me. Bye, Colin. Just saying hello.
Well,
so
not
this
necessarily, because this can cover all of the sections really, because hobbies are something that people need. Okay,
Yeah.
It's little escapism into things, and it's not just for badges and such like. You need something. Everyone needs something that takes them away from electronic devices and outside, and that's the kind of thing. So
it does come under Beavers.
Yeah.
So Beavers has their own hobby badge.
Cubs have something as well, I believe.
Cubs do have it. Let's have a quick look at Cubs badge. So yeah, you can more or less guarantee that these badges will have for all the sections. If Beavers have got it, they will definitely have it for Cubs.
Back up. Yes, but there was another one there as well.
Okay.
That counts. Stop. Collector
badge.
Yeah, so they've got a collector badge as well. So there's two. This is where you can go for 2 badges.
They haven't
hobbies and collecting.
They haven't on the news site. You can actually double up some of the badges. But yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that one's sponsored by Pokemon.
Let's have a look. Have you heard Munzi like geocaching, but I found QR codes? Okay. Max.
Yeah, I've seen some of that before.
So the wording on the cup is different. That's what confused me. He did it one while we've been off.
Yeah. So, I mean, the key to these badges is time. Okay, so you can't just pick something up and go, "Oh, I've got a new hobby," all right? Because Cubs is 3 months, Scouts is 4 months. You've got to be doing this stuff for a bit of time.
Yeah,
and that proves that it's a hobby. It's it's something you're doing.
Yeah, it's just not you're not just doing it just to earn the badge. You've got to, and also you've got to prove that you know what you're doing, isn't it? So you've got to write.
Yeah, so Beavers have a collector's badge as well that they can do. There's also a hobby badge.
Yep, look, there's a collector's badge. So a collector badge for Beavers for 6 weeks. And we'll just quickly look what the hobby badge, the length of time, again, 6 weeks. So Beavers is 6 weeks, Cubs is 3 months, and Scouts is 4 months. So you've got to do a new hobby for that amount of time, and it's really cool. You might learn something, and it's been really good actually reading Bear's new book. One, because it's great to read and just switch off from what's going on, but Soul Fuel is a very spiritual book. Bear is very religious. I'm not religious at all, but it's very mind thinking, just about taking some time out of the day and just calming down. So yeah, and reading a book, I don't know about you, Max, but it's been great reading books. It just takes you off into a different world, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. But from the kind of books that I read, unfortunately, not always like that. Because
no, yeah, I've got those books. All my books are downstairs. Actually, another book I'm reading there's really cool. 2 books actually.
We're now turning into book review. He's gone to forget his books.
No, but I picked these up. I picked these up recently. I had them in my loft. I haven't read them for such a long time. This is a really cool book. Be prepared, and it's all about just how all kind of skills of Scouts, what you can do. So you can pick this up in the bargain center, and a really cool book. I reckon every Scout and particularly leader should read. Scouting for Boys. The original how Scouting came with Baden Powell. I picked this up in the charity shop, and what's really funny is it's signed to John. Oh, you can't see, the webcam's a bit too bright. And John's Cubs have all signed it as a present. Who is John? It says it's from Steeple Claydon Cubs. So this was John's. book. So rereading Scouting for Boys has been a really cool hobby.
That's the thing for me. So, you don't have to buy
did
a
I
book.
continue speaking while I did?
He did. You don't have to buy a book brand new.
Okay.
Buy them secondhand. I do. Unless it is a brand new book and you need it.
Yeah. These are secondhand. This wasn't. This was in the bargain center. But yeah, Scouting for Boys. It's awesome. What's John saying? John's saying best book ever, Scouting for Boys. It's the second most popular book ever. The first being the Bible, and then the second biggest seller is Scouting for Boys. Yeah. So anyway, we're not book reviewing tonight. It's about hobbies. So yeah, I think.
Oh, I feel like I need to go and get one of mine as well now.
Oh, go on.
Hobbies.
Go and find Whippet. Get the Whippet.
All right, hang on 1 sec.
Scouting is a hobby for the Scout. I think scouting isn't a hobby actually. It's kind of life, isn't it? Sorry. How much action coaching currently been in small books to and let's just pass out my granddad. Just go, hey man, how are you doing? Cool. And just reliving those books, isn't it? Just trying to learn new skills and stuff. And you never know what you're going to come. Max is back.
Right, here we go.
All my books are on a web. I write them. Oh, cool.
So this is something.
Leo saying I won't be on tonight because I'm roasting marshmallows in the garden. Done pine collecting with my hobby badge. Have a good night. Oh, hey Leo, how you doing, man? My sound's gone wrong.
Oh dear. Am I still on?
Oh,
am I here?
You're here. I can hear you.
Cool. Right. So this is something that I've been doing. Okay. It's called needle felting, using very long needles to shape wool. Can you tell what it is?
Fox.
That's the fox.
Ah, well done. Fox, badger fox. It's a bit like Tommy Cooper. Oh, Quailo. That's a Quailo. A Quailo.
It's a sleeping rabbit.
Can you wake him up?
No.
Show him the fox, then he'll wake up.
Oops. I haven't got the puppet tonight.
That's a lovely elephant. Well done, Claire. Well done.
Thank you.
Yellow card.
So there we go.
That's your new hobby, isn't it? Felting.
Felting. I've been doing a bit of needle felting, which is just taking wool and then shaping it to make.
So under that, is there a skeleton under that?
No.
No.
I could pull its leg off, but I won't because I'll have to put it back on again. No, you can see it's actually coming off there. I better go and put it back in a minute. No, it's just wool, and you just take a needle and onto a pad and just do it really. It's quite cool. It's relaxing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And it's a new hobby. Some hobbies you try and you don't like or it doesn't work. But that's life, isn't it?
Do you know what sort of has been a hobby for me as well? Craft cam.
Okay.
That's been a hobby. Doing loads of crafting.
Bye.
Hello. On this craft cam, we're going to do something slightly different. So we've got a talking stick here. And a talking stick, traditionally from Native Americans, was used around gatherings and fires and was used as a focal point for a conversation. So the person who had the stick is the person who's speaking. Everybody else listens. The stick is then passed to somebody else and that person can then speak. Until you have the stick, you can't speak. Another way that they're used is between two people where somebody wants to have a conversation with somebody, maybe they've had an argument or something, and they take the stick and they say, I want to have a talking stick with you. and they then hold that stick, tell the person what it is they want to say, then pass the stick to the other person. Now, traditionally, you know, everybody wants to just have their point of view, but it's not that. What you do is you take the stick and you then repeat your understanding of what the person said. They can then take the stick back and say whether you've missed anything or got it wrong or right. At that point, you can then take the stick, the other person takes the stick, and can then talk about their side of the conversation. But as you can see, talking sticks, nice, colourful, bright. So, could be a simple piece of dowel, could be a pencil, or I've got a piece of wood here that's been drying out in the garage that I've debarked. Just basically pick the bark off with my fingers there, still a little bit there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a talking stick. Okay, so it could be a dowel, it could be a pencil, it could be something elaborate as this. This design is your design, however you want to make it. Okay, so you could use beads, feathers, paint, pencil crayons, doesn't really matter, sticky tape, paper. The whole point of this is to make a talking stick that could be used around the family dinner table, so that at a certain point, or in the lounge when you're all sat there, you can then have a conversation and pass the stick around so that only one person's talking and everybody's listening. And then when you get the stick, you then have your say. I use these around the campfire at Scout Camp. They're great for keeping everybody's attention and listening to what's being said, and so there's only one conversation. So this is really simple, or you can make it as really complex as you want. I want you to design a talking stick. Now it could be you're going to use wool, or it could be, you know, paint and stuff. So I'm going to go and make one now, and I'll come back and I'll show you what I've done. But don't forget, it can be really small. It doesn't have to be massive. If you're going to use some wood, make sure it's dead wood that you found on the ground. Chop it to a reasonable size, okay, and then you're going to paint it, but ideally out of wood, or just use a pencil with some wool and a feather and something like that. I'll stop the video, I'll come back, see how I've done. Okay, so I've got my talking stick here, and basically I've taken the wood, I've wrapped some nice colourful wool around it, and I've attached a feather that a magpie left for me in the back garden. So there you go, my talking stick. Use that around the dinner table, around the campfire, around a family, so that when you're all talking, you can use this. One person talks at a time and see how your conversation goes. But don't forget, you can use lots of different things: beads, feathers, lace, wool. You know, all I've done is stuck this down with a bit of Pritt stick on the back, or a bit of PVA glue, and then just a bit of thread to tie the feather on, and got quite an effective talking stick. So let's see yours. Post them up onto the Facebook page and see what you can produce.
Sometimes the most simplest things are the best.
Yeah, and they work really well.
So
that's that one, and the one that I got from a particular course at work. But that piece of wood that I showed you, I went to town a little bit.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
I produced a more elaborate talking stick with feathers and
the paint that you used, Max. What paint is that?
That was just like a poster paint, acrylic poster paint, just straight onto the wood. I've used a bit of a lace leather handle, and it's just painted, and then I used a Sharpie to put these symbols on. So the symbols of friendship, goodwill, campfire, happiness, but also sadness, and bear and eagles and fish and all sort of native Indian symbols that I looked up. on the internet.
And that's really cool because one idea springing to mind is you could use that around the campfire, couldn't you?
Yeah. So I've actually got one that I've done. It's at the hut. That's a stick like this, and I've actually taken a hot iron and I've carved into it all of the Scout lore and all of the Scout promise.
Yeah.
And it becomes the sort of talking stick of camp.
Yeah.
And then we pass it around the camp because it's not the full thing, but it's got the key words of the Scout lore, like trustworthy and things like that. So we ask the Scouts to read one of the words off the stick.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to start conversations, but having one person talk with the stick, it keeps a level of control over the conversation, but engaging everybody because they've all got to listen to the one person who's speaking.
Absolutely. Talking about campfires, do you have the campfire ashes tradition? Do you do that?
No.
So we do it at my Scouts. So you take a scoop of ash from the campfire into a pot, and then you would share it to the next camp, and you take those happy memories. So you would take another scoop of that ash, add it to the new campfire, and it brings back all those really fun memories that you've had at the past campfire. And my pot actually originates from Brownsea Island. So I managed to get some ashes from Brownsea Island.
I'm for writing that down, and I'm going to. I'm going to. You'll have to post that one up again. I'm going to get a campfire can now, little pot.
Yeah. So mine's an old coffee jar. You just add the ashes. It's really cool. Thanks. We always enjoy Craft Camp. Chloe's making coasters for Granny for her birthday next week. At the moment, she has them put in play and rolled with wildflowers. Oh, excellent. Fantastic. Awesome.
That's really good.
I'm here. One of the best quotes that Oki said in the whole of it. Cool. Charlotte, we do the ash for the campfire. Excellent. Cool. Cool. Excellent. We tried to do the ashes in the troop buildings. We failed. Oh, it's really cool. I love it. It's really, really good idea to do it. All right, it's 8:10. Before he gets upset, let's sign off and do another Max video. This is what is it?
Not cam.
In this knot cam, we're going to do a sheep shank, which is used to shorten a length of rope, and it can be anywhere in the rope in the middle. So let's say I want to shorten by this much, bend the rope, start to make a loop and turn, pass the end through and pull tight. That. On this end, make another loop, pass the end through and pull tight. And it's therefore made a sheep shank and shortened the rope. So it's important when you're making these loops, you twist the rope. You see this piece comes on the inside. As you pull, tightens up. Same on the other side. Make your loop, put the end through and pull. Sheep shank.
Well, there we go, Max.
Yep, a sheep shank this week. Great for shortening ropes, and that piece of rope came off an old flag, which is why it's whipped at one end into a loop.
Are you any good at whipping?
On whips and splices on rope? Yeah, whip and splice.
It's something I'd really like to learn. It looks really cool.
Sounds like a video. It was a bit longer than a 5-minute one.
Yeah.
It's something you can. It's good to learn.
Yeah.
Even if you do it on a sticker with a big rope to start with. I'll Right, I'll write a note for whips and slices, because it's actually part of the pioneering badge in Scouts.
Yes, absolutely.
Whips and
Absolutely.
slices.
It is. It is.
I'll do a video.
I would like to do some scout outs tonight, but moderator is winding us up. He's saying he's busy, but then he pops in every now and then.
Yes, he's okay. So let's do it this way then. 2 minutes in the chat to do shout outs. Put your groups in, and then we'll do that in a minute. And while you're doing that, whoops, he says dropping it. We've got some tags we want to talk about, but I've got a giveaway.
Ooh.
Of a tag. I said I'd do this the other week. So, based on tonight's craft cam, in a couple of weeks we will announce a winner. But I want to see your best talking stick design on the Facebook page, first YouTube Facebook page. We will pick a winner, and I will send you a geocaching trackable for you to register and set off. So it's an unregistered trackable that I will send you. Probably throw in a badge as well.
Sounds good. Awesome.
So that's one side.
So mine's here. My trackable's here. This is going to Central London very soon. Max, where's yours?
Mine is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Colin's got one as well.
Colin does have one. Actually,
when he's here.
Colin isn't. He is kind of close to me, but he's not Central London.
We have the same mission, and we're going to race the three of them. So we want to visit as many scouting and guiding people as possible and travel the world. And we are going to see how far these go. So I might just send mine to Ian to start with.
I sent mine to Gustavo.
No.
I should have sent mine to Gustavo. But we'll get them next year.
So we will do a short video of placing it into a cache. And then we will see how far they go.
Excellent. So a clue, mine will be in Central London.
Well, we'll put the caching numbers out when we finally get them.
So you should they'll be dotted around. It will be very interesting. What will be very interesting, because I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Max has been giving me a little teaching session. It'll be quite interesting to see how they get picked up and stuff like that. Yeah, cool. Right. Actually, we got small numbers watching tonight because of the Scout webinar, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, they'll be watching on the replay. So here we go. We've got 4th Bramall, of course, 46th Gloucester, 2nd Wimborne, 21st Bournemouth, 1st Winnower, 1st Hasland Cubs, 4th Broadstairs, 8th Ealing.
Woo woo!
That's what we've got so far. And we seem to have a lot of talk about Avengers now and Marvel films in the chat.
Dear.
You know, this is like a when you get the couple that are just couple of scouts and just talking on the night, and you're like, come on, we're doing this tonight, and
back with the group. Yeah. Are you joining us tonight? There's a quote like that. I don't know what we say. Would you like to share with the group? But they are sharing with the group.
They are.
Geocacher Draco for Max. Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff here. It's cool. Yeah, so it's cool. I'm super excited to see where these go.
Yeah, we're gonna release them at a cache near us for each of us, and then see how far they go. But it would be really cool if they ended up in
another country
around. Yeah.
So if no one ever done cache like me, someone takes this home and then they put it in a new location. Is that right?
Yeah, so they register it to say that they've got it.
Yeah.
And then they place it in another cache somewhere else next time they go out caching.
Yep. And hopefully it's in a different location, a bit further away or whatever.
Yeah.
Not around the corner. That would be a bit disappointing, wouldn't it? Next road around the corner. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's super exciting. The competition's on. What's happening in the chat? Hobby and activity done regularly. It's one's leisure time for pleasure. Okay, yeah. Nice way of putting it, Ian. Nice way. Yeah. Gustavo, I've never done geocaching as well. I tried to, but when we talked about it 2 weeks ago, we talked about geocaching. And I was saying about all the geocaching around my area that want to do with my scouts were all nicked. They were all empty, which is a real shame. So I was trying to do it with the scouts, and we did a pre-recce, as I said, and they were all emptied. So I kind of been put off from that. My bit of Green Dragon Trap ended up in the Galapagos. Wow. Impressive. What would be more impressive if he said it was up in the space station? That would be impressive. I've got contacts, but do I know any astronauts? No.
Excellent.
Wasn't Scouts on last week? No, there was no Scouts because me and Max were in the webinar, which we should be there tonight, but we're going to be watching the pre-recorded version because we don't want to miss. We kind of miss you guys in a strange way. Yeah. You're like part of our scout group, you know. It's great. It's great to have you guys talking to us. What's this say? If you check it active in the cache, it will show when it was last found. That gives you an idea if it's still there.
Yes.
No, I understand that, Bruno, but if I go to do geocaching myself, to go and track those things down, to go and find them, not plant them. Yeah. Well, we'll learn these things. Is that what it's called? Someone who steals caches is called a muggles. We are a family. That's the beauty of scouting. We're one big whole family. Beautiful. Does that mean Max is my brother? He's probably like the uncle. Colin is the granddad. He's not here. Somebody in the background's not happy. That's the neighbors. Hey, put a trackable stick on yourself and go. No.
Got one on my blanket.
On blanket.
On blanket.
Your family, brothers, sister, and me. No, Leo, you are part of the family. You're part of the scouting family, and you are, you can say years to come, you were part of first YouTube Scout group. You were one of the founding members, Leo. So you're always you're there. Got a baby cousin this morning. Excellent. Well done. Congratulations. I'm sure that's a song. We are family. Yeah. I got my brothers with me.
That's like another TikTok you need to do, isn't it? Get it done quick before it all goes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Hero week, try the veal.
All scouts and brothers and sisters, it's a scout law, at least. It's not a scout law here in the UK. I don't know how you describe that. It's just one of the backbones of scouting, isn't it? That we are one big family. So it's part of the scouting family, scout movement. Leon asked, any news on the gang show? Oh, Leon, to be honest, it has been a bit of a rough week for me. But we will do it. We'll definitely do a gang show. When? Don't know. Go on, Max.
A scout belongs to the worldwide family of scouts. It's number 4 on the law. So it is in the law. It's probably just worded slightly differently around.
Sister Sledge. Is there an after party? The thing with the after party, I'll be honest with you, we don't know if we're going to do the after party until we log on. Because what happens is I'm in the bedroom and my kids want to go to bed and my wife wants to go to bed. So I have to go downstairs. I have to redo the laptop. Max is the same. And then we get in trouble for being too noisy from our family. So maybe you could do a live reaction to the webinar. But we're not watching the webinar, Leo. The recorded one doesn't get posted for a few days' time. And it's actually a really important webinar. It's about the safety of returning back to scouting for face-to-face. So it is a really important one. That's why we will definitely re-watch the recording of it, but we wanted to do another YouTube Scout group. Want to be with you guys, but our Scout group are there. They're all watching it, other leaders, and we get lots of feedback as well. So yeah, it's all good. I just realized I have 3 new arrivals in the family. Jessica, yes, you had your new your chickens. Well done, cool. Ian, Scout is a friend to all and a brother to every other Scout. This is what he was using, but it was updated to be cool. Okay, yep. The 4th article in the Scout Law says a Scout is a friend of all and a brother to other Scouts. Hope everyone's okay in London following the crane collapse. Yeah, that's really sad. That was the lady that sadly passed away in East London. Where's really, really sad. Miz is human. Sorry.
You're told.
Mic drop. Yeah, cool. 20 past 8, guys. Yeah, doing well. If you want to ask us, fire any more questions, we've got 5 minutes before we shoot. And the squeaky gear is getting more squeaky. Yeah.
You need to sort that chair out.
Yeah.
You need to sort it out.
Well. The huge tree at the end of the big rain that collapsed the sun. That was amazing, Rosie. Did you see the video to that? That was really, really scary. Saw you guys pop up on last Friday, but we're on a Zoom call writing risk assessments for return face-to-face. That was a real spare of the moment one on that Friday. We kind of doing these over the weekend every now and then. It's quite cool. I think the main thing is that we didn't do it on the Thursday. And we just wanted to say hello. And it turned only to be half an hour because I was working the next day, but it turned into be nearly 2 hours, which was quite fun. That was quite funny. A human chicken. Oh. All right, here's a question. What? Hang on. What are your two favorite colors? Yellow and sometimes blue. Don't know.
Blue, definitely. I don't know.
I don't really have a favorite color. Depends who's asking me. Right, next question. Is in Mark's busy schedule, when did he possibly find it? I haven't had a haircut. I had a trim with my razors, but I've not had a haircut. Honestly, not had a haircut. Probably just brushed it. Another round of the game we played earlier. Little one, forgot what it's called.
Go on then. Give him another round.
Oh, I've closed it.
Well, open it again.
I've got to find.
Go on, let's give you an excuse just to eat Jaffa cakes. You just want to go and eat your Jaffa cakes now, don't you?
It might be longer to find it. I saw the video. It was both horrible. Yeah, it was really scary. It was really, really scary. Basically, there's a big tree where me and Rosie live, not far. Well, in fact, the end of the road of the Scout Hall, huge tree. It's been there for many, many years. And the council have been looking after it. And suddenly it just fell down. Huge tree. And 2 ladies were right underneath it. Thankfully, it wasn't their time to go. And somehow managed to jump backwards. If that tree landed on top of them, we don't need to carry on the story. It was real horrible. Yes, Andy, you didn't join early enough. Max did set us a challenge last week to find some pineapple Jaffa cakes. And I found them and I did a bit of a live taste test. Wasn't really great for it. The day of the confused Mark. We need Mark's confused. Like, guys, when you get up at 4:45 in the morning, you've been up. That's my excuse. Yeah, whatever. It's been a long week. This chair's getting on my nerves.
You didn't do any of your first aid as well tonight, did you?
No, we started chatting about everything, didn't we? This is what happens. we're getting too comfy with these live feeds now they're actually working. Do you remember those days, guys, when for about 10 weeks we didn't know whether we were going to get 1 week it worked, another week it didn't work, the mic wouldn't work, Max has lost his webcam, we lost the internet for 1 whole week. That was horrible, that London, when we lost all the internet. I just saw a comment. I'm not putting a comment up. Made me check it. I used to wake up at 5:30. Excellent. I was on the train at 5:30, mate. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know. Talking rubbish again.
You're talking rubbish. You were finding the game, but I don't know if we've got time now for the game.
I can't find the game. That's why I was rambling. I can't do it. Now 10 o'clock. Oh wow, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous waking up at 10. Even Max is working at 10. Max has got far to work. He crosses this hallway and then he's in there.
Yeah.
What else? We just finished adding. Let me tell you, for the day he's currently 27,000 steps equivalent. Oh wow, brilliant, soul. That is amazing. 27,000 steps, fantastic. Excellent. Went to bed about the time. So actually, me and Ian have been talking via email. Don't forget, Ian's in Canada, and he replied to me this morning going, wow, you're up late. No, I'm actually at work. It was something like 6:20 in the morning or something like that. And he said, no, I'm at work. I'm at work. So that was very, very funny. Yeah. The time zone advantage, yes. We've been doing that. I've been doing quite a lot of Zoom calls with other groups around the world. We're doing some in Australia and America. Did one in Canada recently, but the one in Australia really messed Grace's mind. So Grace came in, I think it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 9 o'clock at night there. It was a really hot day here in London. We were sweating. You remember with that week when we had our flannels? It was that really hot, sweaty one. And the guys were all wrapped up in jumpers, and it was freezing. It was dark outside like it is now, and she couldn't work out that it's the other side of the world, different weather, different time zone. And it took a long time for me to go back. Hey Terry, how you doing, man? We had to get the globe out and kind of show it. This is where London is, where we live, and the people that we talk about whoop, on the other side. And she was like, Daddy, does that mean they're in another day? Yep. She's just couldn't. Age 7, like, it was very funny. So yeah, it was very funny. Today was cold, and yes, it has been cold. And you're right, Leo. Age 7, especially when you haven't been taught about these in school, you know, she hasn't learned about the whole world yet. But it was very funny for her to talk to some kids, and they were like, "Oh, getting ready for bed." Yeah. But that's the beauty of scouting, though, isn't it, Max? You know, talk about it nearly every week, about scouting, making friends and friendships and stuff. And you just meet people on the other side of the world, and a connection scouting. So you've instantly got something to talk about, and it's great. Is Grace in Beavers yet? No. I tried it. She tried, she went, she didn't like it. Yeah. It's not for everyone, and that's the thing, isn't it? You know, you can't. It would be great if she was in scouting. Believe me, it would be awesome, but she didn't enjoy it, so it's not meant to be, is it? So yeah, we can't force her to do something that she doesn't like to do. It's like trying to force you to do something that you wouldn't want to do, that your parents are telling you to do. Like, I don't know, learn the violin. I don't know, something like that, something random. Yeah, it's not right to force someone to do something that they don't want to do. Maybe when she grows up, she'll venture into Scouts or Cubs or something. I don't know. It would be great, but I don't know. Max, it's 1 hour, 29 minutes and 30 seconds. I think it's time to say goodnight, mate.
Yeah, I think so.
Another awesome session, Max. Fantastic. Thank you very much for Craft Cam and Not Cam. It's been great. Got to sit with the. Oh, cool. Excellent. Well done, Ian. Cool. Ian, me and Max will speak to you very, very soon. I'd like to invite you guys to our Scout meetings, but most of the other Scout meetings, you guys, I speak Portuguese. Don't forget Portuguese. Cool. Gustavo will talk to you as well. Good night, guys. Have a great week. Don't forget, wash those hands, stay safe.
And masks.
Keep the masks on. If you're going into public transport, particularly if you're going to busy shopping centers and stuff. My wife was really confused today when she picked me up from work and I was wearing my mask. It's really busy out there. Guys, stay safe. And we will see you next week. If there is a after party, we'll see you very shortly. If not, take care, and we've got to do this, Max.
Dun, 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 dun.
Should have played it in reverse, but I'm mad.
I should have.
Right, first YouTube scout group, Troop Ace, Troop Alert, Troop Dismissed.
Guys, have a great week. Take care.